Hey everyone, how you guys doing? So it is late. It is nighttime. I'm actually was ready for bed, and I was watching Jack Hibbs' service on Sunday for being in a fatal relationship. And you know, when he first started, I thought it was going to be about marriage. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to watch this. And it was not about marriage. It wasn't about marriage, remarriage, or about adultery. And I just thought it was going to be so relatable to me. And so when I began watching it, I realized that God was speaking to me about me. This weekend, really, God has been speaking to me about starting over. And with that, I deleted my YouTube channel. And I am starting it back over. I was feeling convicted. God is just really speaking to me, you guys. I just don't even know how to put it in words to you. My husband filed for divorce, and it was finalized as of February 8th of last year. He has made my life pretty much a living hell since he wanted out of the marriage. It was unexpected and unwanted, and I was trying to get him to talk to me, to get him to communicate, get him to co-parent, get him to love me. And, you know, I've known for a very long time he never loved me. He didn't love me from the day one. And I got really angry with myself. And I noticed in my videos that not only I was angry at myself, I was angry at him. And I was angry at God. And so I have been reflecting a lot this weekend. The kids have been at their dad's, and I am angry because I feel like my situation of being in this divorce and being forced into being a single mother again has it's just that I feel like everything has been taken away and is continuing to be taken away. And when I was kicked out of the house with my children, and when I realized that my husband didn't even care about what he was doing, that was the moment I realized that my husband didn't love me. You know, for years I thought it was something I made up in my own head because I felt that way. But I didn't believe it. I always believed that he would fight for his family and that he would do what's right. And during the marriage, I couldn't understand why he wouldn't do what was right, but I just thought it was something that he still loved me, even though I didn't feel it. And the day he kicked me out of the house is when I realized he didn't love me at all. And it's so hard to take, to love someone so much and realize that they could care less about you. And your self-worth is just torn down and ripped apart. And when things are taken away from you, when all you want to do is be a good mom to your children and morally teach them what's right, even if it's the same thing that you agreed in your marriage, because of that lack of empathy for you, you question your morals and your values as a person. Well, this weekend, God spoke to me. And I have been watching sermons a lot this weekend. My nephew got baptized today. The sermon was on speaking in tongues, but it was a spiritual gifts type message. And the testimonies of those that were getting baptized along with my nephew, mostly little kids, but some alcoholics and some adults that just were doing the wrong thing. And God spoke to them, and they came to know Him. And it just really spoke to me today. The point of why we're here. I'm not here on earth to be married to my husband. If we're married, we're married. If we're happy, we're happy. I can't control him. I can't control the decisions he makes. I can only control what I do. And to be honest, I've been kind of angry, and he knows it. He can tell by the way I'm communicating with him. He doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't want to communicate with me regarding our child or anything. And he's moved on, and it's hurt me really bad. And I got very, very angry. And I'm hurt. But I think it's what's best. Deep down inside, I'm owning up for my sin in our marriage and my convictions. And it doesn't matter that he doesn't love me. I wanted him to. I loved him. But rejection is something that I think everybody needs to go through. I've been rejected before, but I could honestly say I didn't love the guy. And it hurts when you love someone and they reject you. I was ready to grow old with this guy. He completed our family. We have a son together. And I only married him because God told me to. And now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking that I made the right decision marrying him when God told me to. And this weekend God told me to let him go. He doesn't have to communicate with me. It's in my son's best interest that he does, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to follow the agreement that we have, because that's his character. That's who he is. I can't change his decisions to fit what I think he should be doing. During our marriage, there was sin that was involved. And during that sin, he was trying to get me to do what I was feeling convicted of. And he can't change me. And God told me this weekend to let it go. Give it to God. And I did. I got on my hands and knees and I prayed over my boys' rooms. They were empty. And I just cried. I want my children to be happy. I want to be a good mom. I want to help others. And this channel is to lift you guys up and encourage you, to help you as you're struggling through your situations. And God really spoke to me this weekend about there is way more to life than worrying about someone else. There's way more to life, and he has a big plan for me. He has given me a glimpse of what he's wanting me to say and do. And I'm telling you, I came in here after being ready for bed. I had my earrings out. My hair's a mess. That's why I got the hat on. Sorry that you can't see me. I got my cast on my arm. Broken wrist, broken elbow. And I'm off work. And I really could make this video in the morning. And God said, put your earrings back on and go make that video right now. I don't know why. But I'm feeling this ultimate pressure in my soul to tell you guys, if you are sinning, give it to God. And I was sinning. I was sinning in my marriage. I'm sinning after my marriage because I'm angry and hurt. And I was trying to revenge. I wanted to co-parent, but I can't make him co-parent. I thought it was going to be a divorce that we could work together. Me and my ex-husbands, we still don't like each other, my other two. But we co-parent. We talk to each other about our kid, and it's not a problem. We just follow the agreement we made, and everybody's happy. This time around, it just seems like it's just revenge, back and forth. And I'm owning up to my part. And I'm going to stop. Not saying that I'm sad, but I'm ready to move on. And I wish I could tell you guys how deep that God is talking to me, even right now. You know, Pastor Jack Hibbs was talking about the, I think it was 1 Timothy. I forget the verses, but he's talking about all the sinners, you know, kidnappers and liars and cheaters and adulterers and we're all sinners. We're all sinners. And I think this weekend, it's almost like a renewing of my mind. It's almost like God has given me, I do know I was saved when I was 5. So I'm not saying that I'm been saved again this weekend. But I do feel like my outlook on why I am here, because I keep questioning, why did my husband do this? Why did I even marry him when I didn't even like him at first? Why was my son born on our, made on our wedding night? Why is this happening? And God told me, because this is part of my plan for you. This experience that you're going through is part of me and my spiritual growth to make me closer to God. And it has. I've been walking around here going, I am so close to God, and I just love God, and everything seems to be fine. And then I get down. I get depressed, and I get sad, and I get angry at God again. And why are you allowing this to happen? And God's doing it on purpose. He's allowing it on purpose. It's so I can help you guys. It's so I can stand up for my faith. It's so I can find out who I am in Christ. This whole weekend, I've been learning so much about me and my soul and what I was created for. And if it wasn't for my husband filing for divorce, I wouldn't be here right now. In this point, in this part of my life where I am feeling so married to God. And I'm feeling like God is giving me everything I need. And He has got big plans, and He is revealing a little bit at a time for me. And He is wanting me to share it with you guys. And my videos, I know, are horrible. My quality, my sound. I know that I'm negative in a lot of my videos, and I don't want to be anymore. And my videos now are no longer going to be talking about my ex-husband. I'm going to talk about me. I'm going to talk about my relationship with God. And He has given me the strength I need to fight any battle and every battle that comes along my way. And you guys, I don't even know how to explain this, but the battle's already won, right? God is just speaking to me so much about your soul, and time is running out. Spreading the gospel to others, helping others, time is running out. Lawlessness is abounding, and marriages are failing. Families are being ripped apart. It's brother against brother. People are just not doing what God has commanded them to do. But you can't control it. You can't stop it. And all you can do is spread the gospel and tell others about God and how He will give you the strength you need if only you will surrender all of it to Him. I have to give God my children and say, I'm not in control over what happens with my children. Only you are, God. I have to give Him my marriage with Him and with my ex-husband. You know, if my ex-husband doesn't want to co-parent with me, that's fine. He doesn't have to. You know, because my kids, they're not mine. They're God's. I don't have control over my situations. You know, and I don't want to hurt anybody in return just because I'm hurt. I want to love them as I was commanded to do, as I promised I would do. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm exhausted. And it's not fighting with the other person that's exhausting me. It's fighting within myself. The not letting go. The hurt I have inside myself. The anger I have that's been built up in myself. Because I really should have known better. I should have protected my heart. I should have protected myself. But it is still all part of God's plan. And this weekend I gave Him my life. I surrendered everything to Him. And I know that God is going to renew me, renew my spirit, because He has given me that glimpse of what I am to be. And be a hurtful and angry and depressed mother is not what's best for my kids. And I am going to always tell my kids that I love their father. I tell even my 19-year-old who's being a dad here in a couple of weeks, I still tell him that I loved his father. I wouldn't change anything in my life. Even the pain, I wouldn't change it. Because it is God's plan for me. And I do want to teach my kids what's right and what's wrong. And that's all that matters. If my kids can see Christ in me, that's all that matters. If you guys here on YouTube can see God in me, that's all that matters. You're going to struggle if you accept Christ and you give Him your life. Because the world, they hate Him. Just like I feel hated right now. I don't even know if I did anything to feel as much hate as I feel that I have had towards me. But it really just spoke to me this weekend when God's like, they hated me. They spit on me. They nailed me to the cross. And they hung me on a tree. And put a crown of thorns over my head and into my skull. And they pierced my side. And He still loves us. Even through the pain. I need to show love. And so that's why I'm redoing this channel. I'm redoing this channel to show you guys the renewing of my spirit and me giving my life to God. And no more anger. I'm probably going to still be sad once in a while, because I have a lot of good memories, and it's hard to get over. It really is. But you are going to see in this new channel a happy me, I'm going to live my life for my children, whatever it is I have, and I'm going to give them what they need, and I'm going to help you guys. There's a lot of big plans that God's told me to do to help with you guys in this channel. So without making this video way longer than it already is, you guys look forward to what's coming, because God's got big plans. But I felt the pressure that if he would return tonight, I need to share the gospel with you guys. Surrender your life to God. Give him everything. And just say, I give up. God, I can't do this anymore. I can't fight. I can't fight this fight anymore without you. I need you in my life, dear God. I need you to help me, guide me, protect me, give me everything I need so I can honor you and glorify your name, dear God. Because it's not about the money. It's not about where you live. It doesn't matter if you're poor. It doesn't matter if you have nothing. And that is one thing that nobody can ever take away from me, is my love for Jesus Christ. And I want to encourage you, if you're a single mom, or if you're anybody out there who is struggling with a spiritual innerness in you that is, it's soul searching is what I've been doing all weekend. Soul searching. Who am I? What am I going to do with my life? Where am I going to go? Why am I here? Why am I being the one suffering? Why is everything being taken away from me? Why is there so much hatred towards me? And God says, it's not towards you. It's towards him. And I've been putting it all on me. And God says, no, it's not that they hate you, they hate me in you. And you guys, I can't even explain how much God has spoke to me this weekend. So just give it all to him. He's in control. He knows what he's doing. And this is about God. And I want you guys to remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.